One of the biggest challenges call centers face is continuously coming up with ways to motivate team members to hit their targets and KPIs every month. There are plenty of different games and activities that, are fun for a while, but don't really motivate team members for long because they quickly become bored with them. What you need is a long-term program that continuously keeps team members really interested in and eager to work hard to reach their targets and KPIs every month. Hi, I'm Mark Carrier, and at the end of this video, you'll know how to create a truly motivational reward and recognition program that does just that without breaking your incentive budget. Recently, I was consulting with a financial services company, mentoring their call center manager and team leader to develop the tools they needed to get team members back to hitting their targets every week. One of the areas we looked at was what they did to motivate team members to hit their daily, weekly, and monthly goals. What they had been doing forever was running a variety of different games for hitting certain targets like, putting golf balls, and if they made the putt, they'd win a prize, or spinning a prize wheel and getting whatever lame prize was on the wheel, like chocolates or something like that. And if you can believe it, they even had a note on the prize wheel that said prizes couldn't be exchanged or substituted, and if you didn't want the prize, it was forfeited. Look, I promise you, I'm not making this up. Now, of course, your team is paid to do their job and expected to hit their targets and KPIs every month to keep their job, no question. But as you know, call center work is often really repetitive, and especially in sales-related activities, you can get more rejection in an hour than most face-to-face salespeople would experience in a day. And because of this, you need to constantly keep the vibe in your call center up and pumping so team members are really driving to hit those targets and KPIs every day. And let's face it, most team members are coming to work each day to earn the money they need to cover their bills and buy the things they really, really want. Sure, they want to hit their targets and KPIs, but that's only to make sure they have a job next week, right? So if you really want them to work hard and hit their targets, you need to give them incentives that get their attention, things they really want that motivate them to work harder. The key to this is giving them the opportunity to get those things they really want by simply hitting or exceeding their targets and KPIs. And you can do this with a reward and recognition program I created years ago when I was the general manager marketing for one of the largest hotel groups in the world. And one of my responsibilities was overseeing our call center operation. Working with my call center team, we came up with a program we called Telemarketing Dollars. Basically, how it worked was that we identified all the key performance areas and behaviors we wanted the team to strive for and set targets for each of them, and a corresponding telemarketing dollar amount for achieving those targets when they did. Now, what really got everyone excited about this program is that you could accumulate these dollars until they reached enough telemarketing dollars to trade them in for whatever it was that they wanted to buy with them, and we'd buy it for them. We also would hold an auction at the end of the year and buy a whole range of things that our team told us that they were interested in, and they could use those telemarketing dollars they hadn't traded in as yet. And no, we didn't blow our incentive budget every time, because what you do is determine what the currency value of a telemarketing dollar is in relation to real cash. How you do that is by firstly listing all the things you want to recognize and reward. For example, come up with daily rewards for things like whoever gets a minimum of X or Y for the previous day gets so much telemarketing dollars. This way everyone has a chance to get some telemarketing dollars so they feel they have an equal opportunity to get rewarded. But also include one reward for most X or Y achieved the previous day over the minimum. That way you get the top performers involved in some friendly competition with other top performers. You should also determine an amount of telemarketing dollars that team leaders can use at their discretion to recognize certain behaviors you want that they observe through the course of a shift. Like, how they handle a particularly different customer, for instance. Come up with the same things for weekly and monthly rewards of telemarketing dollars, And you should always include most improved for the week and month, but make sure that you have definitive criteria to determine who was the most improved that is easily measurable and can be verified. You don't want the team thinking that most improved is just a popularity contest. After you've determined which production areas and behaviors you want to focus on and how many telemarketing dollars people get for each, add all the telemarketing dollars up and divide your monthly incentive budget by the total to determine what the actual cash value of each telemarketing dollar is. And make sure you don't distribute any more telemarketing dollars than you can cover with your monthly budget, just like you would with real cash. Now, when we did this with our financial services client, we came out with a ratio of 3 telemarketing dollars for each cash dollar. Now, when people trade in the telemarketing dollars for something they really want, simply get them or have them give you the link to the specific item they want from any e-commerce store on the internet and have somebody in the finance department buy it for them and have it delivered to the team member's home address. Just be sure any delivery fees are paid for with telemarketing dollars. And you might be surprised with what things people come up with spending their telemarketing dollars on. I mean, I've had people buy refrigerators, laptops, and TVs, things they really wanted. Sure, for these type of things, it took some time to build up their telemarketing dollars, but imagine how motivated they were to get those telemarketing dollars as quickly as they could. I mean, isn't that what you really want? The other great thing is when it came to have an auction, over the year we had banked up all the incentive cash money that we hadn't used as yet and bought items to auction that the team told us they really wanted. We display all the items for the auction about a month before the auction so the team could see what was on offer, and didn't that get them pumped in, to get more telemarketing dollars to use at the auction. We tied the auction to our end of the year function and had our CEO as the auctioneer, and everybody was always having a great time with it. And when the auction was over, all unused telemarketing dollars were handed in, and we started all over again in the new year. I have to tell you, having owned a call center myself and working all over the world for 31 years, running marketing departments and call centers and consulting with businesses, mentoring their call center managers and team leaders, I haven't seen a better reward and recognition program than this. One that really pumped up the team and got them bouncing off the walls to earn those dollars. You set this up properly and run it fairly, you'll get the same results I did. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this reward and recognition program, so just leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you have any questions, just put them there too, and I'll be sure to answer them all. And if you've liked this video, please do me a favor. Hit the like button below and share it with somebody you think it can help. And be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell, because I upload team leader training videos every Wednesday. That way when I upload more videos and tips, you'll get notified. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.